Davis possibly going to the Detroit Pistons. You know, obviously you hear, I guess if LeBron leaves, they may trade Anthony Davis for not being able to, you know, I guess carry the load. I mean, I think he averaged something like 27 and damn near 14 in the NBA Finals with a couple blocks a game. But hey, people always gonna just remember the closeout game in which, you know, he didn't actually handle his business the way he was when they got swept. But my thing is, so be it. You know, I mean, he had a bad game. You know, him and LeBron, you know, they play pretty well together, but it's not like, you know, when LeBron and Kyrie really clicked or something like that. But I mean, let's talk about street clothes to Detroit. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Obviously, the 5th pick might be involved. I don't know if they would want Bojanovic at that point. Maybe some future compensation may be involved as well. Maybe you could turn Bojanovic into an additional lottery pick and, you know, hand it over to the Lakers or whatever. So I'm not sure exactly how, you know, all that would truly play out. But yeah, man, it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how that play out. But I mean, obviously, you know, if it's the 5th pick and you know, a couple future firsts, maybe, you know, top five protected or something like that, or top 3 protected. You know, that'll be very interesting. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's the point that, do you really want him? I think he played well with Duran. You know, once again, it's kind of like the Porzingis thing. You know, ain't nobody real durable no more. But I mean, if you're able to put him with Duran, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, I think that's a nice little 4-piece. And I don't think he in a position where, you know, he gotta dominate every night. You know, it's nice that we gonna need to ride him. It's nice that he can just be a player on the team. I mean, the talent is undeniable, but then again, you really worried about the durability with him. You know what I'm saying? And as he get older, you know, if he didn't make those physical changes with LeBron as far as getting in the weight room and doing things to be more durable, I mean, it is what it is. But maybe moving to Detroit is kind of what he would need or something like that. Obviously, he'd be close to Chicago. Obviously, that might be a preference going back home playing in Chicago. Shit, you never know. Maybe, I know Milwaukee don't have a lot of picks, but maybe Milwaukee can facilitate some shit to get him there with Giannis. That'd be interesting. But you know, he'll be the most accomplished player on the Pistons. But I still think that Cade Cunningham is their guy in that situation. You know, and Jaden Ivey kind of growing to that guy as well too, I believe. So they will be athletic. I mean, defensively with him and Duran will bring you instantly become a better defensive team. At that point, it's just really about who going, you know, are they going to gel together? And I think with a front line of Anthony Davis, Jalen Duran, and let's say you get Mikal Bridges, you trade for him like I talked about yesterday, or you know, get a Cam Johnson or somebody amongst that. That front line is, you know, versatile, athletic, long, you know, and you know, say you get Cam Johnson, he can shoot it, which is a pipe dream. You got Anthony Davis who can shoot it, okay, you know, but what he brings defensively and everything else, that's even better. I mean, it's a good team. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I understand the durability issues. I understand the draft capital and the capital you have to give up to get them. I understand that. You know, when, you know, people can say, well, you can get Porzingis and almost get the same thing. I just think Anthony Davis a little bit more a better defender on the perimeter. You know, Porzingis might be an overall better shooter, but if Anthony Davis kind of learned in the Western Conference Finals, if he played with his ass to the basket, he played block to block, elbow to elbow, he can be dominant. And I think if he can get in the weight room, bro, I mean, the strength and conditioning program in the NBA, that's something that they should have up for discussion. Because that's a huge impact on what's going on, you know, with their product on the flow, with the media. It's a huge indication. too many dudes is getting injured. So they need to revise the nutrients program that they provided, and obviously the strength and conditioning. They do a lot of resistant bands. Remember when that what's that shit they call it, dude? Where CrossFit. What they call CrossFit. When the CrossFit was a huge craze and the motherfuckers started getting rap dude, and you know what I'm saying, people start getting injured and shit by doing that. And really they always trying to reinvent the wheel and all that type shit or whatever. So, like I said before, they just need to get back to lifting weights. All this new resistant bands and all this calisthenics and all that, whatever. Trying to get back to some old school weightlifting. If it worked for Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger, it should work for the guys today. So that's my thoughts on it. But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, if I can get Porzingis, or I can trade for Anthony Davis, I think I might just go ahead and trade for Anthony Davis, to be honest. I know it's a roll of the dice. But I don't think you need to depend on Anthony Davis. I don't think you need to depend on him. Like, you need to be 100% relying on him, 90% relying on him, 80%, 70%, maybe 60% to begin with. But as Cade Cunningham and Ivy kind of coming to their own, I mean, they just gonna be a power trio. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. Everybody can pick their shit up in spurts. So yeah, I like that, man. If you can put something together, I don't know what their interest in Wiseman will be, but obviously, I keep saying if the Pistons prefer, Wiseman over Durant have a lot of trade, value on the block, which I don't agree with that. So don't be in the comment section. I'm pro Durant. I'm fuck Wiseman. No offense to him, but I'm good on Wiseman. But that's just my opinion on it. I'm saying they Troy Weaver's opinion might be something different. You sat there and you sat Durant on the bench and started Wiseman. I mean, dude, man, you really had people start questioning you, like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Because we know it was his doing. But yeah, let me know what you think about AD to the Pistons. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, more videos like this. This Spotify and Anchor. I'm so sorry, but go check out the episode I did Tuesday, man, on Spotify. Rate the podcast, support it, listen to it. It's free. Peace.